If you've ever worked with programs such as Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, you'll notice that a lot of the common features that are available to you through those programs are also available to you through our CMS editor. Common features such as cut, copy, paste, text formatting, lists, content alignment, selecting a font, a size, a color, highlighting our font, and additional features are available to you through the text editor. Some of these additional features include the ability to add objects such as images, flash media, tables, smiley icons, and even embed YouTube videos. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to learn how we can take advantage of all these tools. I have prepared a Word document that is what we're going to use to kind of reproduce some content onto our page. We're going to try to recreate this document here using the same formatting. And what we want to do first of all in our CMS is expand this window. We're going to need more room to work here. So you have two options to do that. The first is at the bottom right of this window. You can click and drag this resize option and you'll be given more room that way. Or you can click on this maximize button and this will expand your editor to full screen. So we're going to use it in this format to lay out our content. So let's go ahead and go back to our Word document. We're going to copy all of our content and then we're going to go ahead and come back here and paste our content. Now if you see this pop-up window, don't worry about it. It's just saying that your internet security settings prohibit from copying directly from your computer over to the web, which is fine. You don't have to change your settings. All you need to do is go ahead and paste your content into this window and click OK. So here's your content. You'll notice that a lot of the formatting has been retained, such as the title. It continues to have its underline. We still have our bold text over here. We have our list, the box where our image was displayed, and we even have our link. So we're going to look at how we can format this to make it look as much as possible as our original document. So let's go ahead and start by removing this image space. And what we'll do is we'll select our title here and actually make it a title. We'll create it as a heading 2. Let's align it to the center. We'll also change the font to Comic Sans. And we'll change the color to a nice blue. Click OK. And there we have our title. Now you notice how similar that title looks to our Word title. So next what we want to do is we want to go ahead and click enter to give us some space. And here we want to enter our image. So let's go ahead and go back to our computer and locate our image. To locate our image, we can come up to this icon up here where it says image. Click on the icon. And then we want to go to the upload tab. Click on choose file. Locate the image on our computer. Click open. And click on send it to server. You need to click on send it to server for the reason that this file currently is on your local machine. And what you want to do is you want to send a copy from your local machine over to the website. So let's click on send it to the server. And there's our image. Now you'll notice how large our image is. What we want to do is we want to decrease the size. So let's make it about 180 pixels by 120. You notice that the aspect ratio is locked. You can unlock it with this lock icon. However, you want to leave it to its default setting only because that helps to avoid from this image looking stretched or pixelated or blurry. So we're going to go ahead and leave it that way and just click OK. Now you notice that by adding our image, now our text has kind of dropped down to the bottom and it's kind of all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this image, and under styles we want to select on align image left. Now you can also do align image right, but in this scenario we want to keep it as much as possible to our original formatting from our Word document. So we'll leave it to the left, and you'll notice that some of the formatting begins to take place. The image has a nice border around it, and there's some space here next to the image. So now we want to create two separate paragraphs here. Right now what we have are just separate lines. That is not the same as a paragraph. So what we want to do is click on Shift Enter, and that creates a new paragraph for us. If you just click on Enter, you're just taken down to the next line. However, by clicking on Shift Enter, or Shift Enter, then you can create a new paragraph. So the next thing we want to do is we want to highlight this text right here, field trip requirements. So let's select this text, and we're going to go ahead and highlight it. And there we go. Another thing we want to do is select our list, and we also want to format our lists. To do this, just click on Styles also, and you have the option of several options for lists. Two of the more notable ones are the noted list and the clean list. The clean list simply just removes the bullet points. The noted list provides us with some nice spacing so that our list is more readable. Now, I know it looks kind of weird right now, but remember that our window is expanded all the way. So just like with the web, the larger your window is, the more the text and the images and things have space to move around. So you'll notice that this falls into place as soon as we upload this content online. So let's go ahead and give it one more line right here. And the next thing we want to do is update this link. So let's go ahead and select the link. And up at the top, we want to click on link. And right now it's pointing at google.com. We don't want that. We want it to point to our document. So we'll remove that URL, and let's click on upload, choose file, and let's locate our permission slip. We'll send it to the server. And this is a nice feature to have because we'll just click OK here, because say a student in this scenario loses their permission slip, or the parent says, well, I never got the permission slip, they can always come to your page and download an additional copy straight from your page this way. Documents you can upload can be pretty much any type of document: PDF, Word document, text documents. It's really up to you, but that's how you would add a link to a document to your page. Now, the last thing we want to do that was not in our Word document is add a video. So let's come down a few spaces here, and we're going to come to our YouTube icon up at the top. And the YouTube icon shows us a pop-up window with some options. We can paste our embed code here. We can paste a video URL instead. We can set our dimensions of the video, choose to show suggested videos, which I don't recommend only because it causes distraction and you really don't have control over what videos are suggested. Some other options are here available if you know or are familiar with them. So let's go ahead and go over to YouTube, and what we're going to do is we're going to locate a video that we can use for our trip. And here we have a video about the Museum of Science and Industry, and every YouTube video has a share section, and we can either choose this link or we can choose the embed link. So we'll go ahead and copy this code here. We'll come back to our editor, and we can just simply paste this code in our editor. So let's go ahead and paste here. And now we can click OK. And here's our video. So why don't we go ahead and select this video and let's center it. And another thing I want to do is remove this underline from the heading, and we'll see why in just a moment. And now let's go ahead and minimize our editor and save our changes. Now we can go back to our page and let's refresh our page to view our changes. This is something I recommend, as well as the editor performs, we still want to check our page to make sure the content is displayed as accurately as we intended it to. Some features might change, some content may display differently, so we just want to make sure that it's as accurate as possible. So we're going to preview our page, and notice that our heading already contains an underline. This is here by default with the heading 2 tag, so that's why we removed the underline from our editor, because otherwise we'll have a double line here and we don't want that. We see our image has been nicely formatted. We have our 2 paragraphs here. We also have our text highlighted. We have our list. We have our link here, and we have our YouTube video nicely centered. Now we have some issues with space here before and after the YouTube video. That's a simple fix. If we go back to our editor, we can just come down a few spaces before and after our YouTube video. So we can come here, just come down a space, and down below the YouTube video we can also come down a space. We can go ahead and click on Save Changes, go back to our video, and now it's displaying with a lot more room, which looks a lot more better, a lot more cleaner. And it's all about the details really with your page. You want to present it well, so it's little details like that that help to do it. And this is how you add content using the editor available to you through several different regions. So when it's available to you, hopefully you'll be a little more comfortable using it. If you have any questions, you can always contact me, and I'll be more than willing to help. In the next couple videos, we're going to look at how to work with our pages, our classroom pages, program and department pages, and our athletics page, now that we have a better understanding of images and how to work also with the editor. So we'll look at those pages next.